Why does it always do this to me? Like, how do I switch the camera around? There we go. Here. Ignore the mess real quick. Sorry, my stomach's been hurting today. I'm okay though. But like, okay, so like Oklahoma queso. It's me. It's really me. Like right here. We're just chilling. But I want to say something like, so if any of you guys saw like Joker 2, I have to think that it's a clandestine operation to demoralize Joker. So if you think about the movie, because I've analyzed it many times, because I'm not obsessed with it because I want to be like him. I just literally fucking relate to what he goes through. Kind of like The Mask. Z and V. Zelda in Vegas. I mean, I've had this mask for years. There was this guy named WYSIWYG once. Man, I hate to make the connection, but before I started watching New York streamers, I used to be Captain Antifa. Straight up, you know. J6 Jail in DC, Anarchy Princess, Baldy Banks, a whole group of people, you know. Like, so I used to talk to Baldy Banks. No. Now, actually, fuck you, Baldy Banks. Fuck you. Let's tell the truth for once. So, Baldy Banks used to run a show called Damnation Driving, right? He's out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. His wife, Sam Singe, if you watch the show, she was pretty cool. She used to like do shows on how to do edibles and shit on YouTube. And like, I actually wanted to make edibles once, and I actually didn't do it because I just, I don't know. I guess I never got around to it, right, Baldy Banks? But her and I started talking and stuff, and she was nice to me, and she was older than me, but I was like, she was a good, positive person in my life. Now, a little time later, I don't know what's going on, but somebody on Twitter told me that they're going through issues or problems. Like, I don't know if they got divorced or she died or whatever happened, but she vanished. She was a positive person in my life, and she was gone. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And after that happened, like, Baldy Banks from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Antifa supporter, all of a sudden is with Anarchy Princess. AP, all she does is troll the right side. And this is kind of like what started to inspire me to do Neo Antifa. Because, I mean, there's so much to explain, I can't do it all one night. But, they started, like, I don't know if they're dating or just fucking each other, but it's all good because, like, Baldy Banks told me once, like, hey, if you ever come to Philadelphia, you know, we'll go out and have a beer. And that was when he was with Sam Singe. And then all of a sudden it was like, Anarchy's in the picture. And, like, she knows who I am. Anarchy Princess, hello, it's Star Fox. Fuck you. There's a reason I don't like these guys. But it's just, I messaged AP. I messaged Baldy Banks. I still don't know what the fuck happened to Sam. Oh wait, I remember who it was. Spinacre. Spinacre. Sorry to burn your ass, but you know what? Spinacre told me what happened between Baldy Banks and Sam. In a way, they had an emergency or some shit like that, right? Never saw Sam again. Got a Sam Singe on YouTube if her channel even exists anymore. And it'll tell you I'm telling the truth. And a fucking Anarchy Princess and Baldy Banks together. Supposed Antifa. And we had the chairman of Antifa DC who also would protest at the J6 jail. She's a fake, guys. I'm not going to lie. I talked to Brian Breckner. Star Fox Antifa on X. I will reactivate the fucking channel. Aber, you talked to me on that. That's how I met Aber. I was watching fucking, what was his name? Oh, see, let me think. Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about. Actually, I do that a lot, but Brian Beckner. Cookie. Not the cookie from New York, but KKK cookie. Because Baldy Banks sent me a envelope full of shit to my address, but his return address is from a P.O. box, and that's how I got the Poop Bucket Kid stickers with Convoy Santa and all that bullshit. But don't forget what you're talking about again. Fuck. Cookie. What did Cookie have to do with it? Not Cookie, New York City. Oh, KKK Cookie. That's what they called him. He was a Trump supporter, right? That's how I ran into Aber's stream. I was watching... No, actually, there's a New York streamers I watched... like, Cookie was in New York, and all of a sudden, like, KKK Cookie was in New York, and I think somebody, like, YouTube suggested it, like, a channel, and it was Aber, and I watched him. And I was like... just sitting there watching Aber walk around, and all of a sudden, like, he was at a Trump rally or a Trump thing in Manhattan, I think. And all of a sudden, Cookie, KKK Cookie, Josh Fulfer walks right by. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, how did this happen? How did my prior channel cross over into the new channel? Fucking, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Cookie's friends with, or Josh Fulfer is friends with Brian Beckner, who's on an FBI watch list. Anarchy Princess was always talking shit about him. And this other fucking bitch, I don't remember, Amanda? Yeah, fuck you. I don't remember your full name, but she's a so-called reporter, or whatever you call it. Allegedly. You know, self-journalism. And there's nothing against that, but I have shit reasons why I went left and right and support both sides. So fucking Brian Beckner and I started talking because I felt like he was being manipulated by somebody on the left who, and it was Amanda. And also, I saw Anarchy Princess, and this is all in DC. Anarchy. So what happened was Anarchy Princess put a restraining order against Brian Beckner, saying he was stalking her, harassing her, all this shit. So this guy named, I think it was Bike Tifa. Yeah, it was Bike Tifa. So what happens is they all go to this gallery show or whatever the fuck in DC. In our Anarchy and Amanda, this other girl who says she's a self-proclaimed journalist for the left side, whatever, they set this fucking guy up. They literally set his ass up. And I'm watching all this shit go on. I'm like, okay, so he ran into you. He immediately turns around, tries to leave. You start harassing him. Brianna. If we're going to start saying Brianna Campbell, Anarchy Princess. You set him up. And that's what this is about. Like, I don't like people that set people up, but they set Brian Beckner up. A known fucking white supremacist. He looks Mexican to me, and that's how we started talking. This is way back when Neo Antifa was in its, like, just its infancy stage. So we're talking, this guy's on the FBI watch list, he was a part of J6, who was pissed that, you know, a lot of people went to that Capitol pissed off, you know, I understand. I understand what it's like to be pissed off because I understand what it's like to be fucked over. And anyway, so we talk, we do a couple interviews, and this bitch Amanda basically turns on me because he starts talking to me instead of her. Brian Beckner and me talked a lot. And then one day he messages me, and like I just didn't have time to respond, and he ended up blocking me, which is fine, you know, but you gotta understand, I'm trying to unify everybody in a way, but I have my own belief system, and it's from everybody's anger, because there's people on the left that are pissed, and there's people on the right that are pissed. You know, I'm fucking pissed. Most of the time, I'm always pissed. Trust me, you can ask people who know me. There's not that many of them. But that's what spawned Neo-Antifa, because I was like, the left kind of fucked me over, if you know what I mean, and the right side fucked me over. And I was like, instead of hating both sides, why don't I just see each side to not everything fucking I disagree with, but not everything I agree with either. You know, that's division right there. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to say that my goal is to unify people, you know, and so what? I talked to a neo-Nazi. Does that make me a neo-Nazi? Fuck no, it doesn't. You know, I talk to people who are hard left. Does that make me hard left? No, it doesn't. And to people say that I'm lukewarm, maybe it's about time somebody's lukewarm. Because lukewarm is called a mediator, an arbiter. They take care of both sides. They try to find a common balance instead of fucking Kamala Harris, vote for her. Or fucking Donald Trump, vote for him. And if you can't vote for either one, it's going to be civil war. No matter who wins, either side's going to do some fucking crazy shit. I guarantee it. You need a mediator. You need somebody who goes in there and works out the differences between us all. Between us all, because if we're separated by politics, we'll be separated forever. And sometimes I think it's a big Russian operation to destabilize America. Or maybe it's not Russian, maybe it's Chinese. Or maybe it's not Chinese. I don't think it's the Russians, I don't know. You know, I actually like Russia. Privet at the Star Fox, right? Russia, I'm coming to visit you. And you know I'm not a fucking spy, but you know I have spy capabilities. But you know for a fact I'm not a fucking spy. And I was given word in DC that if I came to Russia, I would not be arrested. So, spasiba. Oh shit, we got people in the chat. Hey, hello chat. Sorry, I never read it. I thought that was Gigi Allen. Bite it, you scum. That's a song by Gigi Allen, but shit. Sorry, chat. I saw there was chat in there. I just forgot what I was saying. But anyway, yeah. Anarchy Princess, Baldy Banks. Those motherfuckers turned their back on me first. Chairman at Antifa DC. I'll go ahead and say it right now. This girl, this woman, I'm not going to say her name, but she's calling for violence and all this shit during the protests. But, you know, back on Twitter, when they ran their little Chairman of Antifa channel, fucking the protests were happening with Free Palestine, all this shit, the genocide I don't support. I don't hate Jews, but I don't support innocent people dying, no matter who the fuck you are. And that's a promise. And these guys with Boss Money 84, all on Twitter, they're sitting in there talking about fucking some J6 people, you know, just like, blah, 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 blah. It was fucking Glory Bee and shit. Everybody, like Mickey, Ashley Babbitt's mother. You know, they're just sitting there talking and trolling and shit. And I was like, people are out there in Antifa protesting genocide, and you motherfuckers are in here fucking talking about a group of fucking Republicans that are out of jail protesting. And I will never say death to Ashley Babbitt. Fuck you, Anarchy Princess, for saying that shit. And I wouldn't be surprised if you and Baldy Banks actually got caught in a bad situation one day for all the fucked up shit you said about a dead veteran Air Force. SP. I'm a veteran myself, and I will never fucking say Ashley Babbitt deserved to die. Fuck you. And when he crushed the crowd flowers at the fucking memorial in DC, I literally cringed. So you and Baldy Banks, you're nothing but fucking cringe streamers. You promote left and you spit on the right and you have a closed mind. So fuck you guys. Fuck Damnation Driving. Fuck Boss Money 84. Fuck all of you and the chairman of Antifa. And this is why. She took Defender of Ant's side over me, who made fun of me as Antifa. And she was Antifa. And you know why? She did it for clout, because Defender of Ant's little stupid bitch ass, they all used to run a crew over at Bunker Hill with Convoy Santa where they basically just harass them all day, dress up in costumes. And I started thinking that, oh my God, you guys are all just clout chasers. You don't believe in Antifa. You don't believe in anything. You're fucking fakes. And to this day, you're all fucking fakes, because I told her I was going to be in DC, come down to the J6 jail, and let's start some shit. And she was too scared to go there because Josh Fulfer, a.k.a. KKK Cookie, which is what Baldy Banks called him, was there. And she was afraid because she got doxxed. Her kid's school got doxxed. And it was somebody on the right side. So fuck you, you fake chairman and Antifa bitch. You are what created Neo-Antifa. And I'll keep talking to right and left as a mediator, but also it's time for change, guys. Peace out. Sorry, I don't read the chat, guys. My bad. Oh, we didn't even talk about